Hello? Hello? Okay, what do you guys do while I'm offline? Wait for you to get back. Ow, 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 ow. I missed the emotes at first and just saw mental health bunny suit. I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. Why not save my mental health by drawing bunny suit? Why not? You know? Who's to say that I can't or shouldn't? You can't make me not do it. As long as it's TOS safe, no one can stop me. Okay, let me get my Discover Weekly going. I have not heard it this week. Looks like the first song is Mob Psycho. Awesome! I've never watched Mob Psycho, if I'm being for real. I don't have much of an interest. Meow. Wrong one. There we go. Wow. And then put this here. Let me know if the music is too quiet. It looks like it's far too quiet. Hold on. Let me make sure my audio is correct. There we go. It should be audible now. I mean, bunny girls are good for the soul, especially when she pounces on it. That's what I'm saying. Why shouldn't I fix my mental health with bunny girls, right? I still have yet to do the other version. I still have the blank line art, but I haven't actually made the reverse bunny suit outfit yet. I wanted to try and get a majority of the main one done first, just because I wanted to make sure it was done before Easter. The reverse one I can work on after that. Get flattened, get flattened, get flattened. Boing, 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 boing. Okay. Wrong thing. Easter's next weekend? Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to get this done as soon as possible because I want it to be ready for Easter. I'm almost always like on the fucking cusp of being late, if not actually late with the bunny suits, so I wanted to make sure this one got done early so that I had time to queue it up and not have to worry about it. Happy Wednesday, y'all. I'm cooking. Nice! What you cooking? I hope it's tasty. It is a Wednesday, my dudes. Hell yeah. Thursday for me. It's probably Thursday for quite a few people. Anyone within like a European or later time zone. Bow, 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 bow. I heard a rumor that Soul Eater was getting like a new anime. I would lose my shit if that was the case. Because Soul Eater did not follow the manga nearing the end of the anime. They kind of just went off and did their own thing. And I would absolutely be ecstatic if they finished the manga like version of the story in anime form rather than what they did. 8 pounds of chicken wings. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You gonna share with stream? I just be monster hunting all afternoon with friends. Got all my stream stuff moved to OBS Studio this morning. So much easier than I expected it to be. Nice. Were you using slobs before? Like Streamlabs OBS? Because there's probably just like a... At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if there was literally just a plugin that does all the work for you to convert slobs to OBS or OBS to slobs. Like, there's so many fucking plugins. Was on slobs since started. Gotcha. I'm making tacos. Hell yeah. Everyone's making good food. Y'all are gonna make me hungry, and I just ate breakfast. Hope you guys like hot wings. I love hot wings. Fuck yes, Soul Eater. I don't mind to share my masterpiece with chat. There was just an importer built in. Hell yeah, cool. So you didn't even have to download a fucking... a plugin or anything. Nice. Bum 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 bum. I miss my boy Death the Kid. Bring him back. Bring back my silly little lad. Not me, I made salmon and eggs for breakfast, and decided fuck it, too tired, and got Popeyes for dinner. Honestly, valid. I can't blame anyone for being lazy with their food recently. I've been in, like, mental health hell, and, like, the other day I literally just ordered McDonald's because they had a deal where if you ordered $25 worth, you got, like, a free... It was a free bacon jalapeno quarter pounder. So I was like, okay, that's more than enough motivation to not cook dinner. Free Berber, give me free Berber. I got to try the Minecraft golden apple milkshake. That was good. I enjoyed that. I don't know if it was worth like the $9 they wanted, but it was good. It tasted nice. It was tasty. Oh, hell yeah. The most controversial JoJo opening song. People either love or hate this song. I personally like this song a lot, actually. You can suck my ass. But I know I should be set up and ready for my 5th Annie stream sometime next week. It's technically today, but it gives you a window to do it in. Ah, you mean like for the Twitch, like, what the hell's it called? Like the little like congrats, it's your anniversary thingamabob that it puts on screen, right? I forgot to do that during my Annie. I totally forgot to set that up. I remember seeing it and they kept like promoting it to me and I kept forgetting. Because I'm silly and stupid. The affiliate anniversary. Blair and Soul are my favorite characters from Soul Eater. Honestly, I feel like most characters from Soul Eater are like such a safe and valid choice. Like they're all so good. I really liked Mifune, even though he was such a background character that did not matter in the anime. He was a bit more relevant in the manga, but in terms of anime onlys, he was so not really relevant, which is sad. I liked Mifune. He was cool. And then I love Death the Kid. He's a good boy. Who else do I really like? I mean, I liked Tsubaki. Tsubaki was cool. It's kind of crazy that like anime fans of new, as of recent, whatever you want to refer to it as, all the newbie anime fans are like so behind on classics that released during a time where they were either too young or just not interested in anime, and like they don't get to experience that like joy. It's not the same anymore, especially because nowadays anime standards are so different. Two JoJo's back to back, and they're both part 4. Well, alright then. Like I feel like kids nowadays don't understand the weight of the the Chunin exams. Like they didn't see that as it was airing on TV and shit, you know? It wasn't like a community event at school like the next week. Ugh. It did not hit because they didn't experience it while it was new. Nowadays it's just an episode that they have to get through. Stein X Medusa was peak. Kind of liked Catwitch. Baby Weebs. Are we talking about Soul Eater? Nice. Yeah, we were listening to Soul Eater music earlier. Resonance came on in my my Discover Weekly. And I heard a rumor that they're making a new anime, which I sure hope they are. Because one, Baby Weebs will get to experience it. And two, we can have Peak back. Ragnarok has to be the most wild card in Soul Eater. Yeah, the tune in next week month season. Don't get me wrong, anime nowadays is still fine. Like I do like some modern anime, but some of the classics are just so good, like they're near unskippable, and yet Baby Weebs are like never gonna properly experience them the way they're supposed to be experienced. They just aren't current enough or relevant enough to have that same impact. And it's sad. Some of them just outright skip a lot of the classics too because they're like, it looks old. Like, oh, wow. That's crazy. Did anyone have to watch or wait till midnight to actually watch an anime? Yes. Yes, sir. A lot of the networks that I had to sit and wait for as a child to watch anime wouldn't play things like Death Note until really late because it was too adult for regular kids networks. And I'd wake up at like 4 in the morning to the ending of Inuyasha very frequently. It was such a constant. All the anime that was like it should not have been shown to children but was airing on children's networks would always wait till really late to air them. So you'd have to wait real late at night to watch your favorite show each week. And then half the time it was a rerun, so then you were stuck going, damn it, okay, I guess I'll rerun this one then. The switch from Toonami to Adult Swim. Once I was old enough to be able to just like watch anime via other means, cough cough, and not have to worry about TV networks, that was like when my life changed. That's when I experienced so many anime that I would not have been able to if I was only watching it on TV. Some of the first ones I watched when I finally got like proper internet access was like Code Geass. That's how I first watched Princess Tutu, Darker Than Black, Elfenlied, Midnight on Cartoon Network, Cowboy Bebop, Bleach, Think, Deadman, Candyland. You mean Wonderland? Wow. But yeah, so many like really good anime were then exposed to me once I got internet access. I could then watch shows that like I never got to finish while they were airing on TV because they just kept running reruns instead of new episodes. Demand One of them was so good. It was pretty good. I still think one of the funniest things that's like kind of a fun fact is that the band that did the opening for that song go by Dead Man Wonder Band. It's such a silly little like tidbit of knowledge that I think is so funny. One show I highly recommend everyone is Death Parade. Ooh, correct. Death Parade is amazing. That's how I discovered Baradio. The band Baradio. And there's technically a Death Note crossover in that. Mr. Light Yagami makes an appearance. It's such a weird thing that they did, but fuck it, it's cool. Also, did you guys hear that they removed Toradora off like all streaming services? Like just recently. I had just finished rewatching it with my mods like not even a couple weeks ago. And then I see a news article saying like, yeah, Toradora's been removed from everything. I was like, what? What do you mean? They're like, yeah, Crunchyroll gone. Fucking I don't know, what other streaming services was it on? Netflix gone. I'm like, what? I what do you why? Why would you do this? Thank God I just finished rewatching it because I would have been so mad if it went out before I finished. Why? I don't know. I think they're preparing to make like a new season or something. They're announcing something for sure because they also recently announced the new Taiga Nendo, and I was like, well, if they're making a new Taiga Nendo, then there's got to be something going on. There's no way they're making merch for a show they just took off all streaming services. More JoJo. Wow, this week is just, hey, JoJo. What did you use to make your PNG tuber? I actually didn't make this VTuber. This one was made by Strawberry, but I'm pretty sure she used Clip Studio Paint for all the main assets and whatnot, and then obviously Live 2D Cubism to do the animations and stuff. Wanna know something else that'll probably tick you off? What? I've been through enough suffering recently, to be honest. Yeah. I used Cyversion 2 for my art. Oh, hi, Strawberry! I didn't even know you were here! Welcome in! I hope you're doing okay today. Welcome in. I just coincidentally popped in. I summoned you. I spoke of the cow, and the cow has arrived. I'm well, always happy to see you doing cute art. Thank you! Hello, fellow cow. Stwima ignores me sad. I'm sorry! What did you say? I think Last Theater is better than Flyers. Just a personal thing. Honestly, that's valid. That's valid. I'm just saying, like, that show is how I got introduced to Bradio as a band. Not that, like, any particular opening was better than any others or anything, or outro. I don't know if this is a fact, and I really don't want to look into it because it would tick me off, but Disney bought the rights to Bleach. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Personally, I don't have a lot of investment. I was never a Bleach kid, but I do feel bad for people who, you know, are. It's never fun to hear that a massive conglomerate has bought the rights to your series. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to do poorly or anything bad's gonna come of it, but it's never a good thing to hear. Thank you for the hydrate. Wah. Agua. Cold agua. Okay, I need this color and this color, but darker. Bow, 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 bow. That's way too big and still not dark enough somehow. There we go. Bow. Have you seen the Minecraft movie? I have not seen the Minecraft movie, no, but I've heard it is definitely an experience. I've heard that it is definitely something, alright. Disney has a good record of taking things and turning it into crap. Yeah, that's why I said it's not guaranteed to be bad, but I definitely know the fear and worry of massive conglomerate has bought my thing and now I have to worry about them ruining it. Damn, we're hitting all the generic weeb music. It's been all JoJo and now we got P5. I mean, I ain't complaining. I like the music from P5. It's definitely overrated, but not bad. Hasn't been waltzed for decades, true. People throw their stuff when a meme scene comes on. Okay. I think that's good for the eyes. If I hyper focus on one thing, we'll be here all stream. Not that that's anything particularly new with me, but you know. Bow, 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 bow. If he goes to their theme park and listen closely, you can hear Walt screaming in his icebox. Please! Let me out! It's been enough time. Defrost me. I need to stop them from ruining every classic movie I've ever made. They've sullied my legacy. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Hello, Astral. How it goes, Kiwi? It goes. It is what it is. We live in. Drawing bunny suits to cope. I can close this now, actually. I don't need that open. I should also probably do this. No, what was it again? This? That. Not me forgetting what my fucking hotkeys do. Haha. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Can I do something that isn't ass, maybe? There we go. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. He technically stole those classics and remade them. Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm talking from his perspective, what he would say. You know? More JoJo. Man, my Discover Weekly really just said, by the way, fucking JoJo. You will listen to JoJo this week. Did I show you the bugs? You did. They are adorable and I love them. Yeah, well, I don't really have any intention or excuse to make the 4-hour drive to visit unless a certain cow takes a trip down. You mean to Disney? I haven't been to any Disney attraction in Lord knows how long. I literally can't remember the last time I was at any Disney park of any sort. Question about Soul Eater. So the weapons turn into people. Were they always people or were they always weapons? That's a good point. I wonder if you're just like born with the ability to transform into a weapon and you find out at some point in your life, or if you were like a weapon that suddenly gains human sentience. I don't know if they ever go into that lore. It's been too long. Yes. Not 100% sold on Betty's design, but I like 90% so, or I'm like 90% sold on Bellamy's. Nice. That's why people are that turned into weapons or weapons that turn into people. Yeah, that's basically what I was agreeing with. Like, I'm not sure if they've ever gone into that lore. I have no idea. I never watched Stone Ocean. I did not care, to be so for real with you. I never liked Jotaro or his daughter. They both bored me. But I am excited for Steel Ball Run. Anime onlys will finally get to understand Dinosaur Dio. What is this? Refrain Boy. I feel like I've heard this song, but I can't think of from what. It's definitely an anime song, but... Hi, Kiwi. Oh, you look so cozy. Hi! Hello, Hilario! It does touch on it briefly in the anime, but basically weapons were an extra mental thing. Okay, done by witches. Oh, you mean experimental? That altered the souls into weapons so that it could creature living weapons. I think you mean create. With infinite potential. Gotcha. Like I said, it's been a long time. I don't know for sure if they did or didn't. I wasn't certain. Bow, bow. Okay, are these all normal layers? I think they are, so I can, whoopsie. I can just merge all these down. Slick. Where is this brush? Hey Kiwi, it's been a bit since I gotten to stop in. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Hard coping, but it is what it is. It's time to draw anime women to feel better. It's almost Easter, so bunny suit it is. Hello, Kiwi. Nice artwork. Thank you! Why the copium? Well, the Devil May Cry anime came out, and it went just as poorly as I expected it to, and then the entire fandom exploded, and it became a toxic hellhole. And, yeah. It was quite literally gore of my comfort character. So, I tweeted out tomboys are based, and it has so far been the fastest track tweet I've had in the last 2 to 3 years. I told you, man, sometimes all you gotta do is openly simp and people will just agree with you. I'm telling ya. Sometimes the random simp tweet is all you need. Took 3 words. That's what I'm saying, man. It's that simple. People are easy creatures. People are easy creatures. They mess up DMC. Ha 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 ha. That's putting it lightly. That's putting it lightly. Put it this way, anything you know about Devil May Cry, they've destroyed it. They've boiled it down to the most stereotypical horseshit that memes could possibly do to it, and then double down on that, and then basically just try to claim you're the creator of Devil May Cry as a whole in public events, and that's what's been happening. Blah. Cheese. I am a big fan and haven't found a media of it that I like besides the games. Honestly, that's so valid. That's so valid. Do not watch the anime. Do not watch the Netflix anime. If you're picky about what you consider good in Devil May Cry, do not watch the Netflix anime. Because I was so upset in the first episode that my jaw hurt from clenching it. And that was just episode 1. So imagine my pain for the next 7 other episodes. I thought I was gonna have, like, a stress migraine. It was so bad. Dante was already a good meme lord. That's the thing, right? Dante, thank you so much, Kiwi Gamer, for the follow. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. Dante wasn't even really that big a memer. He was just silly, like, for the sake of, like, hiding his other issues and for the sake of this would be funny and cool in the game. But then they literally turned him into some, like, pathetic loser who can't do anything and, like, uses the goofy for comedic relief rather than actual, like, reasonings at all. And I was like, what is this? What have they done to you? Who is this? This is not Dante. They have absolutely destroyed you in every sense of the word. That's why he's so good. He was so respectable as a character despite the jokes. So TMC 2007 was better. The Madhouse anime was actually way more accurate to the actual source material than this new one is. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hell, there are fan fiction that write Dante better than the fucking Netflix anime. I could go read a fan fiction right now that's written more in character. It's actually so bad. Like, insanely bad. The Netflix anime was exclusively made to pander to people who only really care about the haha funny wahoo pizza man memes and nothing else. Which is the most annoying part, because obviously Dante is far more of a complex character than that. But according to Adi, that's not the case. If I'm being so for real though, Lady had so much worse of a time in that anime. Like, I know Dante is specifically my comfort character, so I'm going to complain about his misrepresentation a lot, but Lady got off so much worse. They destroyed her inside out, all over. That was straight gore of anyone else's comfort character. I feel bad for Lady fans. Why can't no one ever stay true to the material? They do the same thing with The Witcher. Yeah. You want to know a little sneak peek into the one-shot campaign I've got for my players? You being one of them. Yes! It's canon now, too. Yeah. Got it. So a classic I didn't read or play the source material and wrote a new standard. Pretty much. Like, the biggest issue that I have with Adi is I knew this was going to happen because of what he did with Castlevania. I am not a Castlevania fan in the, like, in the literal sense. Like, I know of it. I know some lore in passing, and even I felt betrayed by the Castlevania anime, and I was like, I don't even want to know what the real fans are going through right now because this is atrocious. This is such a bastardization of like everything the series is. And then when they announced he was working on Devil May Cry, I was like, well, my life is over. That's so cool. Thanks. Ha ha ha. I've been saying it since they announced it that it was going to be ass. It was going to be the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and lo and behold, I was right. Just as bad as I expected it to be, if not worse. Just a complete bastardization of the current canon. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, he was ballsy enough to go to like a wrestling event and claim to be the creator of Devil May Cry. And I was like, that's crazy that you're that confident in your work to claim to be the creator of Devil May Cry. Actually, I hate you. Like, actually, I hate you so much. Aka has told me you are a DMC fan, because I am as well. He likes Bayonetta. I am a DMC fan. Very much so. I need to adjust this color a little bit. It's a little too unsaturated and in the wrong direction. There we go. She knows I like Bayonetta and I respect DMC a lot. Thank you very much. You'll have a chance for the Big Shot theme to play if you make a particular mistake. Ooh. So we're just missing my messages again. No, I'm sorry. I saw it just now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I'm slow. You know I'm slow and stupid. That's the wrong brush for one. But yeah, there's a chance y'all could run into that theme, and it's well, let's just say it's a weird experience. Anyway, I go bye bye. Later, Astral. Thank you so much, Reiki, for the follow. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. Hope you're having a good day. We are vibing and working. Back on the topic of rumored anime, whatever happened to um the rumored return of Ouran High School Host Club? There was like rumors for a few years like going that they were gonna bring back Ouran High with like a updated anime, and then like nothing ever came of it. Where did it go? Who was lying to me? It's time for me to go. Gotta start my stream in a few minutes later. Aka! Good luck with your stream. Have fun. Okay, I think I gotta increase the saturation of this just a teensy bit. Yeah, that's good. I have a bad habit of making things a little too desaturated. It's like I'm scared of color or something, like, oh no, it's gonna be too colorful. And then I finish the piece and I'm like, why is it so dull? Where did the color go? Gee, I wonder. It's almost like if I wasn't a big whiny baby about color, it wouldn't be like that. If I just manned the hell up. I'll fix the hand later, don't worry about it. I am very worried about it. I've learned that if you worry about it, you'll just make yourself brain owie. You gotta trust the process. It'll be okay. You just gotta trust the process. Damn. I did not think they'd peg me as a Dramatical Murder fan, but goddamn are they right. Spotify, sometimes you know me too well. It's a little scary to be so for real with you. Sometimes you give me absolute shit as my Discover Weekly, and then sometimes it's like, wow, I didn't even know you knew that I was into this. How do you do it? Oh, ah, that was so loud. Lily5 Chomp. Welcome in, Archvulva. And thank you so much for the resub. You scared the fuck out of me, bestie. Holy shit. I've not jumped that hard in a while. Cheese. Now I gotta fix the parts that the fancy brush fucked up on. Round and round and round. Okay. Already first batch of wings done. Come and get them. I would love to. I would kill for a good old bucket of hot wings right now. I'm very susceptible to food is mentioned and now I need food. Yeah. Ow, my wrist. Oh my lord. I bent my one wrist stretching back and it just exploded. If I'm eating by myself, I have to watch a cooking while I'm eating. Cheese. Cooking show, gotcha. I had a feeling that's what you meant. I'm very much the same. I'm one of those people who just immediately scrolls through a bunch of stuff to find something to watch while I eat. Had some loaded urban potatoes for lunch, and those are fire. Probably polish off the chicken Caesar I've got in the fridge for dinner later. And ma. It all sounds so good. I had like chicken tacos last night. Had enough energy and motivation to make something simple. But if I'm being so honest, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Guess it depends on how tired I am after stream. Bum, 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 bum. What are those hangers doing on screen? The Balubers? What do you mean? I'm working on them. Of course they're gonna be on screen. How am I supposed to work on them if they're not on screen? One day I'll get a Twitch thumbnail that looks incredibly suspicious. And not just some random moment. One time it gave me feet. I was like, awesome. I spent an entire stream working on this picture, and the one time I zoom in on the feet, it's now the feet is the thumbnail. Thanks, Twitch. The dogs were out. Such a lovely outfit. It is in fact coming up on Easter, so I had to make a new bunny suit drawing. I missed out on 2023's, so I thought I'd have to go all out this year. What the hell is this? Going for the adult party bunny vibes, I see. Yeah. And there's gonna be a reverse bunny suit version that I can't stream, obviously, but that'll be on Patreon at some point whenever I'm done this version. Did the head pads not go off again? I gotta figure out why it's broken. There we go. Like, it's set up to go off through VTube, and it just has not been working. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to, like, re-authenticate VTube or something. This song fucks. It's honestly kind of good. At first I was like, what the hell is this? But the song is kind of a jammer. It's got that, like, weird vibe that I dig. Gonna have to go back and like that song in a minute. What did you mean by reverse suit? Okay, so you know how a bunny suit is like basically like a bathing suit, like a one-piece bathing suit situation? Well, the reverse suit is like where the bathing suit part would be isn't there. There's just pasties, and then the rest of the suit covers like everything else. So like the hips and the thighs would be covered, all the arms and shoulders would be covered. It's basically just booba belly and butt. But obviously, since that's gonna be way too past TOS, I can't stream that. Bam 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 bam. I got it right as you said it. It's literally just take what you're looking at and reverse it, is the idea. So instead of seeing like the one piece, it's everything but the one piece. Bow bow. Bow bow. I promise I won't stare too long. Stare as long as you want. That's what it's there for. It is made to be stared at. Uh, if this be not the most precious of kine, now clad in the garb of a bunny, then verily I know not what realm I inhabit, sorry. Lo, it hath been revealed, Kiwi, fair creature of mirth and grace, hath ascended yet higher in the celestial hierarchy of cuteness. Surely we mere mortals were unworthy to behold such a wondrous vision. That is a lot to read. My puny small brain couldn't handle that much. I might have huge booba, but the brain is not that huge, I'm sorry. Welcome in, by the way. Almost forgot to say welcome in. That shows you where my brain energy is at. You gotta experience it a few seconds every day. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, it's this hand now. And then turn this down. I think this one needs to be blurred out a little bit more on the inside. Same with this one a little bit. Okay. And then merge these two. And I'm gonna quickly select the head. And separate these real quick so I can turn this down just a little teensy bit. Not that much. Just a teensy bit. There we go. Surely brain is not braining in few minutes break. I can take a few minutes break. Where's my break? There it is. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah. You've already been live for an hour. Oh my god, I've barely done anything. I hope I can get this done today so that I can try and get the reverse suit version done before Easter as well, so they can both go up on Patreon at a generally okay time. Gotta save that little beautiful brain of yours. I don't think there's saving this brain, to be honest. It is so beyond repair. It's been destroyed too many times. It consumes far too much old man content to ever be saved. Wow. Let me quickly check Twitter while we're on the break. Damn. I was hoping there was gonna be a tweet from Lads. I've been waiting for an update on Silas's birthday banner. And nothing yet. Nothing yet. Let's hope Kiwi doesn't overheat and explode today. That shouldn't be a problem, hopefully, but you never know. All the fat cells are migrating south for the winter, leaving the head very empty, but it's almost spring! What do you mean? Why are they migrating so late? Actually, with how smooth my brain is, that probably makes a lot of sense. Everything happens delayed as hell. This song is cute. I also gotta go love, or not love, but like that other song. Where is it? Heart 111. There we go. That song was a jammer. And then I liked that song. And that song. Okay. Should be good. I Discover Weekly is actually based this week. Yippee! It's been like mostly anime songs. And songs that I actually like or know that I haven't had liked yet. Peak cinema moment. Oh, I had a sweater on earlier. Weeba. And I just kind of like gently took it off and laid it behind my back. And now my back's all sweaty because it's just been heating up back there. Bunny Kiwi. I mean, nothing. I said nothing. Don't worry. I'm drawing it for a reason. You are allowed to look. If it was not to be looked at, I would not have been drawing it, you know? Sweaty Kiwi. It's just my back. My back is all sweaty now. Oh, phew. Wow. Okay. I gotta make sure to stretch my wrists before we get back into it. I was gonna say something, but I really appreciate the privilege of chatting and watching this stream. You know, I appreciate the restraint. I appreciate the enthusiasm and the restraint. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, okay. Scoop back in. Oh, don't. Jesus, I almost knocked over like half the shit on my desk. I was gonna say, I gotta scoot in, but not destroy my desk in the process. Holy crap. Relax, Kiwi. It ain't that big a deal. You don't gotta destroy the whole desk. The urges to get a credit to buy a Densha Go cabinet. Oh, now. Tis a privilege to chat. Oh, geez, I'm dumb. It's a little bit too much on the cheeks. Oopsie. There we go. It's a little better. Oh, mama. I feel like the color is too yellowy. There we go. It's a little better. People here too young to have seen Johnny Bravo. That that would upset me, to be honest. I'd feel so old. Don't say that. Don't say that. That'd be crazy. I turned 32 last week. I'm old. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd feel so old. What do you mean? Tell me there are others who have seen Johnny Bravo. I'll cry. Yeah. 36, my wife is 29. Mm-hmm. Happy late birthday. You're not getting old, you're getting higher in age. It's not old, it's you're getting a higher level, smiley face. You can now access high-end content in life, the savage content. Life only gets harder from here. I hope you're prepared. Okay, where is my... Where's my... I don't remember where my blush tool is. Where is it? Where have I put it? Is it down here? Yes, it is. I need the special ruler on a slight angle. Ugh! I gotta move this over a little bit and up. You're playing on hard mode now. You mean I leveled up and got no health increase? Yeah. It went into your experience point went into endurance. Sorry. I was thinking D&D, but that also works. Level up, you unlock taxes. Free time skill has evolved into staring into the void in existential dread. New stat gain, +3 depression. I was already staring into the void and had +3 depression as a teenager. Yeah, but it got upgraded. It's even worse now. Okay, real question. How glossy do we make the body? Do we make it hella shiny? Do we really just oil it up? Like, do we go full on shiny? Like, do we go full oily? I feel like that's a bit much. This is also a good song. I think it's a bit much. Because I still have to add the blue bounce light in, and I feel like with the blue bounce light it's gonna be a little too highlighted in the darker areas. Why is it so dark? Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. %100% baby oil. I'll try it again once I've added the blue bounce light so that it's a little more balanced. It didn't look as good with how I had it. I'll see if I can make it work. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Now let's try that again. This time I'll do it without the ridiculous addition layer going, so maybe it looks a little less harsh. I just tone that down a little. Ted! Welcome in, hold on. Wait. Welcome in, Ted and Raiders. How is everyone? Wow. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope you had a good stream, Ted. You showed up at a very optimal time. Driving home, be like 30 minutes. Don't drive and be in stream. That's not safe. I do not condone chatting while on the road. I feel like this one's a little bit too much, the inner shine there. Okay, and then just gently tone that down the teensiest bit. That should be good. Although I am also going to add a little bit more to the tummy shading. Oh, what? A second Ted raid? Welcome in, Ted, again! I'll give you a second shout out, fuck it. There we go. You raided twice, I'll shout out twice. Welcome in, Ted and Raiders again. I'm not sure if something went wrong on your end, but that's fine. Stream was nope, not everyone came in. Ah! I was gonna say, I'm not sure if something went wrong on your end or not, but looks like you're struggling a little bit. Shit happens. Welcome in, Raiders and Ted. Like I said earlier, you've come at a very opportune time. We're working on very oily body. Best possible moment to join. Funny Kiwi, yeah! Depending on if I'm able to finish this one today, we might be able to start on the commissioned ones as well, because I have two current commissions that are just also Bunny Kiwi. I got this and that. I was commissioned to redraw two of my previous bunny suit drawings. But that'll only be after this one's done, because I want to get this one done before Easter this year. Did Ted accidentally drop a follower before raiding in? No, I think it like glitched out and didn't bring everybody with him, so he had to reinitiate the raid to make sure everyone got brought over this time. You know how Twitch is. It's silly sometimes. It don't really work as intended most times. It be that way sometimes. One of my new, like, favorite meme quotes, is from the Da Vinci brothers. they, like, meme posted the entire Minecraft movie, but, like, 5 seconds in, it's just them standing there saying, don't be a saddie, be a baddie. And you don't have ADHD, you have SLADHD. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Hello? This is amazing. And it's just that for the next, like, hour and 40. Then again, Bunny Kiwi is popular. Nobody ordered bunny art of their OC and fan art. No, it was specifically just for me to redraw the old bunny arts because, hold on. Both of my old bunny arts never really got finished, per se. So this is 2024's original drawing. And it's like, it's got some shading, but it was quite lazy, to be honest. Like, I didn't really finish it. And then 2023's was in, or sorry, 2022, because I didn't do a 2023, was in the same boat where, like, there's some shading, but it's very minimal. And they're both quite old now. So instead of trying to finish them up properly, they were like, I'll just pay you to do them all over. And I'm like, okay. If I was a VTuber, I'd totally get a bunny suit. Hell yeah. The best part about bunny suits is that it doesn't matter your gender. They are always great. Gender or gender identity aside, bunny suits are always good. I want men in bunny suits. I want non-binary folks in suits. Give me the bunny suits. I don't care. Put the maid costume on right now. Wow, my fingies. Draw Dante in a bunny suit made of pizza. Pizza patterned bunny suit Dante. I'm sure that already exists. I'm almost certain that already exists. I follow a few artists who have drawn bunny suit Dante, maybe not specifically in like pizza pattern, but I've seen bunny suit Dante and it's peak every time. Not actual pizza, grease soaking through his skin, cheese melting off his sausage. Damn! I would pay actual money to see that. If I had the money off the top of my bank account, that'd definitely go straight to that right now. Ironically, one of the artists I was talking about, where I said that I follow the ones that have drawn Dante in a bunny suit, I messaged them once, like, do you take commissions? And they were like, no. And I was like, no! No! They do not take commissions. They're a very, very talented Korean artist, and I was like, please, I will pay you money. And they were like, no, I do not take commissions. I was like, no. Thank you so much, Sparkle Bun Art, for the follow. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. Hope you're having a good day. I'm surprised the Kiwi didn't do a bunny suit Dante or Hayden. Honestly, the Hayden's also a good idea. I can't wait to see the thumbnail for today's stream later. It's gonna either be tummy or booba, because that's like the only thing I've had zoomed in on screen like half this stream. If it's the thighs, I won't be mad, but I will be a little disappointed because it's nice and all, but I really need just a straight boob screenshot as my thumbnail for once. I work on them enough. I think I deserve it. But yeah, the only other Dante artist that like I've had interest in commissioning in the past, their prices are a little out of my range, so if I wanted to commission them, I'd have to save up. It is definitely worth the price, but it's just not something I can afford. One day I might, when I get enough funds and their commissions are open again, but every time I see their commissions open, I'm like, damn it, I don't have any money. Fuck. Okay, where is my good old glitter brushes? So the character is a cow, but is dressing as a bunny. Your art is very cute and detailed, looks so 3D. Thank you! And yes, that is correct. I am a cowgirl, but for the sake of Easter, bunny suit needs to be done. It's an Easter tradition that I've only done 3 years in a row of. Actually, it was only technically 2 years in a row because I didn't do 2023s, it was just 2022. Okay, and then tone that down just a little bit. There we go. Yippee! I also realized that that's on the wrong type of shading, but that's fine. Thank you for the grab a snack. Let me zoom this out. Save it. I gotta make sure to remember to save. Yeah. Come here, granola bar. Yeah. Hello, Drag. Oh. I'll take another break while I'm eating. How long have I been working on this for? How long does Clip Studio Paint think it's been? 4 hours and 51 minutes. I'll take it. Sounds about right. Just woke up. Good morning! Kiwi is a yaoi-loving gremlin disguised as a hot cow lady disguised as a bunny. Oh my god, she's Fujoing out! She's letting her Slady HD get to her. No! Oh. Damn. Still no update from lads. Come on, guys. Post the Silas birthday banner teaser already. I need to know. Did you make it a spicy birthday banner or not? I have over 180 summons saved. 300k, like, in-game dollary dues to upgrade him with. Please. Well over 1,000 stamina to grind. Please. I need to know. The current banner ends in like less than a day now, I think. And I don't know if they're gonna try and do like the we're just not gonna have a banner for a couple of days, or if they're just going to last minute release his birthday banner after a different one. But I need to know. I need to know what it is, please. I just want to know what I'm in for. Complete that bander. I just need it. I need it. I need it. I've been waiting. I've been waiting so patiently, Infold. Please. I need my scrungly bungus husband on his birthday. I'm gonna get a notification at like 5 a.m. tonight being like, they tweeted it! And then I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Eyes wide open. Span hug. Batch 2 is done. Parmesan garlic. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Fuck. Like, I literally just had a snack and I would go for a batch of fucking Parmesan garlic wings. Shit. Welcome in, Doth. Go take your Doth nap. I know you're hurting right now, sir. You don't gotta be here if it's spin without the S. Span hug. Cause with bitties that big, that hug gonna be wide. Wah. Okay, we should do the bell now. I realized after last stream that I didn't draw in the bell, and I was like, wait, I've just accidentally, like, ruined my own lore. I gotta fix that. Because without the bell, I wouldn't be in the partially human form. This was a very non-canon Kiwi picture until I added the bell. Very out of character moment. I'm a fake fan. I'm gonna wanted to see the art because it looked really good with just the flats. Go get yourself a Tylenol or something and go nap. Go take your ear medicine, mister. Kiwi AU, where she just kind of had the horns and tail just cuz. Me forgetting my own lore. What else is new? I'm the fakest fan of my own lore. It's crazy. You forgot your own lore. I need to write my own lore, so you are already better off than I am. It's fine. There's lots of VTubers that don't specifically have, like, lore. It's not really necessary. I just thought it was fun to sit and figure something out. I grew up in the DeviantArt age of every character needed to have a whole, like, completely written out, like, bio page with, like, years and years of back lore. So, it was gonna happen to me regardless. I was definitely gonna have, like, an incredibly detailed and long lore. The Asakoko tail insert. Yeah, but Kiwi lore is cash though. It's sad and happy and has character deaths. Spoilers. It's got character development. It's got character death. It's got that good angst. Thank you for the hydrate posture check and big stretch. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, ba, ba, ba. Ora, 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 as they say. With all the JoJo we've been listening to today. Quite literally every other song was just JoJo on this list. There we go. I like lore. I kinda hate when people don't write an about me or lore, but like, look at me, I'm cute, handsome, give me money. I mean, some people don't want to go to the extreme of having to like figure out a whole lore to keep in character and everything like that. But like, personally, I enjoy that part. I don't specifically play a character per se, but I liked having the lore and everything, so that's just a personal opinion. People are valid for not wanting to go through the effort of creating lore if it's just them wanting to have fun on stream. Speaking a whole other language really needed that stretch. I went full JoJo-nese. Lore is interesting though, because you always have something possibly goofy to play off of. Like I said, I came from the DeviantArt era of every character needed to have a ridiculously long, like fully written out lore page, family lineage, everything, so there was no way I wasn't gonna have lore. But again, that was just personally how I felt about the matter. Like, I knew I was gonna have lore, but it's not like people are, like, in need of said lore to enjoy themselves or stream as a VTuber. Some people just like having the digital avatar and that being the beginning and end of it. I'm a firm believer that there should not be harsh rules to VTubing. Everyone should be allowed to do it the way they want. Everyone should be allowed to have as much or as little lore as they want. You don't have to be a specific type of way. You don't have to be a specific type of streamer. As long as you have like a digital representation of yourself that, you know, you use to stream with, you are a VTuber. As an American that Canada got affected by, or sorry, as an American that Canada got affected by the Switch 2 delays. Yeah. It is what it is. I had a feeling it was going to be North America that gets affected and not just America. The DeviantArt era of I must impregnate this character's knees and also make them somehow related to Sonic. I mean, I would argue, but that's pretty accurate. I would argue, but that's pretty accurate. It was also the era of everything had to be super edgy. So, like, everyone was named, like, Edge the Hedge Edge, and they hate their parents, and They like Evanescence and hanging out at the local mall. That is what I grew up with. So if you ever wanted to wonder and figure out how I ended up the way I am, look at my past. The communities I grew up with and in. It should all become very apparent very quickly why I am this way. I guess so. Ultimately, it's kind of whatever, but it makes the model more than just this me, but anime wife. Kiwi is a bundle of adorableness and stinky. True. Hold on. Where is it? Stinky. Oh, you can't see it because of the. Okay, hold on. I gotta take off the cinema roll. I gotta do this, and then that. There we go. Stinky. Stankerson. Whap. Whap. There we go. And then whap. My name is Edgui, the goth murder cow from space, who is an orphan and the last of her race, and is dating Shadow the Hedgehog and Knuckles at the same time. Literally, that is so true, you have no idea. The most true. It was peak I am 12, this is awesome, as well as peak cringe, but I don't care moment. Okay, I think that's okay for the bell for now. If I need to add more later, I can come back to it. Bum 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 bum. I love Millie music. I don't know what it is, but her voice is just so good. Her songs are always just so good. Can't forget the ruthless Amy hate just because she dared to exist next to Sonic. True! Although I also didn't like Amy. Not because any affiliation to Sonic whatsoever. I personally did not care. I just didn't like her personality. I grew up in peak Narusasu age. I didn't even like Sasuke. But that was the big ship. Gotta switch out the Ara redeem for Pion Pion until Easter passes. Sorry, cooking the last pack of wings. But on the VTuber subject, I haven't started streaming or got sketches of my character yet, but I already wrote down his backstory. Hell yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. They're doing Amy's character better in recent years. I would agree with that. I would say, as someone who is not like as deep in the Sonic fandom trenches as I used to be, from the media that I have consumed, they've definitely done her character a lot better in recent years. She doesn't exist just to be the girl that's there for Sonic or the girl who smacked thing with Big Hammer. She actually has like development and character. Bow, 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 bow. Damn, Kiwi, skipping out on me speaking good about her while I'm dying. I knew she was hoping I'd perish. Wait, I missed something? Kiwi's a pervert freak. How is that good? But before you get to that, you have a cutie Canadian cow that's hard-headedness is like watching. You put A and then the pound symbol. Is like small animal. VTuber sphere is not ready when she gets hot again. What the hell does that mean? What do you mean hot again? Gotta get to the good stuff, shake my head. No, I'll preemptively complain. Because I'm impatient. My Slady HD got the better of me. I'm not either, but I watched some of the Sonic Boom cartoon, and I am playing Sonic Frontiers, and they gave her a better personality and goals than just to love Sonic. I agree. I didn't actually watch any of the Sonic Boom cartoon, because I didn't have any interest at the time, but every time I see, like, out-of-context clips of it, it actually looks fucking hilarious. Like, it looks like it's a really well-written show that just does not take itself too seriously in any capacity, and I feel like that's something it really needed. I might give it a shot at some point, because it did look good, but... honestly, it wasn't bad. That's pretty much the impression that I got from it. It's one of those, it's just its own thing, and it wasn't, like, overly bad or overly good, but it's good enough to where anybody who appreciates Sonic would kind of have a fun time with it, and then people who don't really appreciate Sonic can just binge and not care. Like, you're not stuck in a having to know all the lore or needing to love every aspect of it to get a good time out of it. It's made for literally, like, anybody, but in a good way. It's no Sonic X, but it's alright. I'm gonna go eat now. Good look. You mean luck. Have fun. Would def help Baniwi paint eggs. What? Paint, okay. Before she smites me. Lol. Lamau even. Welcome in. Ironical. Thank you for the resub. What? I definitely enjoyed that show. Definitely when Knuckles became mayor and started approving stuff. That's a pretty popular meme recently again. It was like around for a while and then it disappeared and now it's kind of back. It's a pretty good one. Wow, 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 wow. I half agree with your stream title. I left work early because of stupid shit, and I can't fit in a bunny suit though. That's okay. You don't have to wear the bunny suit. It's just the bunny suit fixes mental health. It doesn't mean you have to be wearing one, just that knowing they exist is all you really need. Can't you iron it on? That's a good one. I'm just getting it out of the way now. I wouldn't serve any tactical advantage. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. Unless your objective is to exclusively distract someone, in which case it probably would work. As we've established before, I need everyone in a bunny suit. I don't care your gender or gender identity. Put on the maid outfit. Put it on! Right now! Everyone needs to be in the bunny suit. I am a firm believer of everyone looks good in the bunny suit. I'm back, had to shower to remove the stinky from Kiwi. I'm sorry, I'm sorry that it's so potent, Where is that it? This is it, okay. I need to turn this down just a little bit. Because the shading was becoming a bit harsh on the tail. Okay, is this... Okay, yes. I was gonna say, is the egg on this layer? Because I need to make patterns on the egg. Now I want to see a SWAT team in Rainbow Six take down a terrorist until wearing bunny suits, or unit wearing bunny suits, not until. I can't read. True though. You know how there's like rule 34? Where's like rule something something? I don't know what number hasn't been used. Where if it exists, it needs to be put into a bunny suit. I need that one. That needs to be made into a legitimate rule. Hi Kiwi, I've been lurking. Hello Shisui! Welcome in. I know you said you've been lurking, but I'm gonna say welcome anyway. Rule 69, I'm pretty sure that's already been taken. I know for a fact if I had said literally any number, somebody would have been like, that's already in use and that's for this specific niche. I know because I am the leader of that Boru. I know rule 63 is gender swap. I was gonna say that, but I couldn't remember if it was 63 or not. $6996. Just keep adding more variations of 69 into the number until it's impossibly high to where there's no way it's been in use. As far as I can see, it only goes to 80. Okay, so then rule like 82 needs to be, if it exists, it needs to be put into a bunny suit. Gender or gender identity be damned. Put it in the bunny suit right now. It is not a request, it is a demand. It is a direct order. Wow, cheese. We were talking about Dead Man Wonderland earlier, weren't we? It's the TV tropes page for it, gotcha. If it's alive, it must fit in the bunny suit. Rule 82. Yes. Thank you again for the lurk. Enjoy your time. What about hot robots or toasters? I said, if it exists, it goes in the bunny suit. Gender or gender identity, be damned, it goes in the suit. Doth said alive? Well, I don't care. Doth is not me, is he? I said, if it exists, it goes in the bunny suit. Doth is but a fool. He does not understand the scope, the magnitude and scale. Not a true bunny suit enjoyer. He's gonna be so mad I said that. He's gonna wake up and like finish the VOD at some point and be like, this bitch! What the hell? And he ain't even awake to defend himself. Haha! Bow, 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 bow. I might have to redo the shading on the paint blotches. They look off. Something about it ain't right, and it's bugging me. It's pissing me off. But I am currently too lazy to do so right at this moment. Ugh. That's not the right fucking ah. There we go. Bow, bow, bow. Chicken jockey. I feel like I feel like that joke has gotten so big that like people can just say it completely out of context, and even if you don't understand what the fuck you're talking about, it's still funny. It's one of those things where the like it's just so absurd that even if you've never heard of Minecraft in your life or the Minecraft movie in your life, it's just one of those things that like catches you off guard and makes you laugh. The sheer randomosity of it will give you a chuckle. I've been seeing a lot of people post clips of the Steve's Fried Chicken song or whatever as well. Every time I see something about that movie, I get more and more shocked. Like, what do you mean that was in the movie? What do you mean that happened? What the fuck are you talking about? The randomness? What did I say? What did I say? I don't remember what I said. I straight up do not remember what I said. Randomosity? Does that word not work there? Is that like an incorrect use of the word? I don't even think that is a word. I've definitely heard it before. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a real word, but holy shit, never mind, it is a word. I need to read a book. No, you're fine. Listen, I'm the internet dum dum. I would have totally have believed you if it wasn't a real word. I just know that I had heard it before and went, yeah, that sounds like a word. I'm dum dum. Have you been to one of my streams? I am the dum dum here. I am the resident dum dum. I don't know if anybody cares, but apparently the next Overwatch collab is gonna be Gundam. I'm glad they're trying to get more varied uh properties that aren't just like, yeah, it's just a bunch of people, because they have a lot of robot characters that kind of get underutilized. The Dum Dum Cow Queen, yes. Kiwi, I'm going out of my way to play 007 Quantum of Solace on PC. That game is delisted and is also a bad game. Still need to work on my gunpla. I have no specific investment in Gundam. I'm just saying I'm happy that they're going out of their way to utilize more of their robot cast for things. Like when they did the Transformers one, I was like, hell yeah. For anyone who really cares about Transformers, you get fed, and they get to utilize more of the underutilized robot characters. Granted, like, two of the skins weren't robot characters, they just made them robot-y anyway, but it's only because they couldn't really make it fit with other characters, which is totally fine. Reinhardt and Ilari got skins despite not being like robot characters, but Ramatra, Bastion, and pretty sure there was another one. Though I don't remember now, but it was cool that characters that don't usually get collab skins were able to get something. Do you know the town with the longest name on Earth? Isn't it the I don't remember what the town is called, but it's like a native town because the I forget which branch of native language it is like it's so long. Yeah, that one. I can't read it, but I'm pretty sure it's a like Native American town, and I forget which specific like tribe's language it is, but it is long as hell. It's in New Zealand. Damn. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Close. There we go. Uh. There. I love the magnetic lasso. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ah, I still had it on magnetic lasso. Okay. I'm gonna big time regretty having to shade all the gold. I did it to myself, but I know I'm gonna big time regretty spaghetti that shit. Do do do. Do do do. Ouya papa. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I also just realized that I didn't put enough drop shadow in for where the like scarf and stuff sit on the skin, like an absolute dingus. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, ba, da, 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 da. Just cheat the shading in real quick. There we go. Wow. Bow, bow, ba, da, bow, 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 ba, da, ba, da, bow. Bow, bow, ba, da, bow, 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 ba, da, bow, ba, da. Yeah, paper moon. Good tune. Bow, bow, bada, bada, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Is that an issue with the selection? It is. The mask, I mean. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow.